deep or double deep? Double deep. All right, you'll get the hang of it.
You already are. So I have the ultimate pleasure of bringing 3 people up to the mic. I think 2 people will share with 1 mic. and I think these next group of people are someone that's very special to the Walls community. They're people who have grown up with poetry, grown up with Walls, and you guys will definitely know them. But they're 3 brothers who are performing together for the first time, and they'll be reading a poem written by their mother. Give it up for James, Joshua, and Kieran. Go, everybody.
Hi, Joshua.
I'm Kieran.
And I'm James. And today we're reading a poem written by our mother, and it's called Do Not Look to Me. Do not look to me.
I am not a hero.
Neither pure nor evil.
Do not look to me.
I'm not an example for the youth to follow.
Do not look to me. I am merely a work of
It's okay.
I am merely a work in progress, still growing, still evolving, like a living, breathing statue whose sculptor is still chipping at me. I may yet be a thing of beauty, but not yet, not yet.
Do not look to me yet. Do not look to me for the way to live, full of mistakes, foibles, and flaws. Like pieces of colored glass, still cracked and broken, not yet smooth in its edges, not yet with its glue to use together to create a beautiful stained glass window.
Do not look to me yet.
Do not look to me for the perfect answer to life's ills. I'm like the leaves of the herbs, not yet turned to the medicine your soul needs. Do not look to me yet.
Do not look to me for the tips and tricks, to life's idiosyncrasies and her moods and disappointments. For I am like a navigator without a map, charting my own routes through the storming seas.
Do not look to me yet. One day you will see, for wisdom is forever fluid, constantly ebbing and retreating, swirling through the deep, treacherous waters that cover our missteps and stumbles. Like words written on a sandy beach, washed away by the rising tide, colored by the dying embers of a faraway star.
Do not look to me, not yet. Maybe, perhaps one day, not yet.
Just maybe, one day, you'll look to me and say yes, that's how it's meant to be. But not yet. Do not look to me yet. Thank you.
Demigods, everybody! So we're very lucky. We're going to have Kieran go stay on. Yeah, what's up, man? And we're going to have one more person come up for the next one. I just want to say thank you so much to Angelia Ong and the brilliant parenting that happens when people grow up with poetry. It's very inspiring to see in this country. So, without further ado, this next duo is going to perform now, and this is Spike's first time performing. Can we welcome to the stage Kieran and Spike?
Spike's a new person, guys.
Hi, I'm Kieran,
Hi, I'm Fai.
and today we're going to be performing 2 poems. The first one is called Our Treasures.
Have you ever seen your past drawings and said, dang, I sucked at this?
At the time you said, dang, that was good. Did you hear the song it sang?
The story it told,
Know that it was your fantasy made reality in frames.
voice of your immature times,
Memories of your childhood days. Know that it was hard work,
pursuing that dream,
chasing that star,
know that you didn't give up and didn't make the best.
but made a beautiful tale to be heard.
Great artists were like you,
Shakespeare,
Picasso.
Da Vinci.
They rode that off-road highway, they stood up to the gate.
Some didn't have the fame they wanted, or the end they wanted.
But they knew, whatever happened, it was beautiful to them.
They knew people had their backs.
And when they did,
They rose and held back for others.
the act of kindness,
The light of hope,
it never faded.
and never will. So pick up a pencil, paintbrush, or microphone.
And tell your tale.
And know that if it isn't treasured in the museum, it's treasured in the hearts of the ones dearest to you.
The next
poem is called The Poetry Within.
Poetry. The innovation, the voice, the meaning.
The song sung by the unspoken. Art, music, literature.
Every piece of art has a meaning. Even the one you drew in that small little chair you sat on when you were a kid, using your head, taking your mind to the next level, locking the poetry.
Music's upbeat tone have people tapping their feet, singing its lyrics, enjoying its tune, its beat, enjoying its poetry within.
Literature is elegant story, touching the hearts of everyone, showing the poetry within its right, its acting.
But little do we know, these things of elegance are not the only words of poetry.
We too have our poetry.
Within our beating hearts, our burning souls, everybody in this room
This world of thinking words.
have poetry.
Poetry that seems to be in song.
For each individual person is different.
Poetry is a river of blood circulates through our bodies.
Letting it flow to our minds, giving us ideas,
Ideas that will put our pens together.
express our emotions,
Experience.
memory.
So write down poetry, for we all have it within us. Thank you.
Demigods, everybody. 12 years old, 13 years old, 15 years old, 15 years old. Incredible. And they actually made that sign. And the donation box at the back. So it's incredible. Okay. Our next poets are also Team Demigods. Let's represent. So this duet will be performing in unison, and it says here they understand how powerful words can be. Can we please have up to the stage Amanda Danker and IWCT?
I didn't see them.
What people? It's just a dog. And he's sweet, guys. Oh yeah. Oh
Hello?
God. I said you shot the bug. I said you shot the bug. It's okay, Helen. Okay. Give it up for Ann and Amanda.
So just quick note, my name is Nabila. Feel free to follow me on Instagram at OKNabila. Do I do a shout out? No? It's fine.
Self-promo.
Okay. Wait.
You were different. You always had been.
A speckle of stars across the night sky, the crash of the waves on the clear blue sea.
I did not see you there. Had always denied the sound of the wind blowing in my ears.
The rushing of blood to my heart, as natural as breathing, until I spent too long thinking about it.
You filled every empty space within me.
Every crevice and trench, loving you was like loving the moon.
It's waning and waxing, so full yet so empty.
The illusion of pain and happiness.
I didn't believe it at first, but God, I'm in love with you.
To me, the best part of life is being loved by loving, being in love with love.
It's like small components of affection that keep you going throughout the day.
Like when my dad packs me an extra lunch of food because he remembers that I have extra classes, when I can't even remember where I put my homework.
When you asked me what to do if I had a panic attack before we went into the haunted house because you knew how afraid I was and you wanted to help me.
Although we are far away from loving each other,
I believe that love is capable of holding us together.
even at a distance, just an arm's length away,
Always ready to catch us if we fall.
I remember when my brother pushed me, and when I thought I could stand up, when I thought I couldn't stand up, he raised his
guilty hands towards me and helped me stand up.
Though love can love you to its core, but love needs attention.
And will do anything just to earn it, even if it means hurting you. Like when he said that he would ignore you just because he felt like it.
Got angry at the snap of a finger.
Said that he wanted to talk things out, only to leave you crying and begging for forgiveness at his feet. He made you feel worthy, and then not. But love also knows that there will be days where it is not okay.
When it's that time of the month and all I want to do is curl up in a blanket and not talk to anyone, she will tell me that I'm doing just fine and manage my Snapchat because she knows that the streaks mean a lot to me.
When you feel like laying on the floor and just crying, when your heart aches in pain and emptiness, love will wait for you. Will put your phone on maximum volume so they can run when you call. Will pull all-nighters just so they can hear your voice and know that you are alright. Love understands.
And we should understand love.
For love is not perfect and will never be.
Find love in the contents of each heart, even in the ones you least expect.
Even in the ones you hate.
Even if it's you.
You are loved.
And
And that's the best part of being alive.
Thank you.
One more time, Team Demigods, everyone. I don't know how I feel about this balloon trying to make me fat. It was my idea to put the balloons in the microphone. I'm an idiot. All right. I just want to say thank you so much to Leah and to Sheldon and to all the moms and dads who have continuously brought their kids to this poetry show when all of us are being busy saying all kinds of heartbreaking F words and whatever else. They have given their children this opportunity to come and share this space with us. And thank you so much for believing in us. I love you all so much. Thank you for doing this. And I hope you guys keep coming back. Yes. Oh, love you guys. Are you guys Instagramming this? Oh my God. When I saw them, they were like 10 and 12, and they were like holding pieces of paper, and they still, and they still perform in unison, just the way they do now. And it's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing. One more time, Team Demigods. Talk about our grown-up poets. Some of our grown-up poets are here tonight. They're all probably stuck behind, so we're gonna try and slowly ferry them to the front. Demigods, and of course